Funny thing,
this would be.
This is the rematch.
Double trouble.
He eliminated Leiarealms last Ohio tournament.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
he eliminated him
this
with
tournament.
Isabelle.
Oh, well,
Which is a very hard matchup. Yes,
right.
I get
but
that.
Jeepers does play a great Isabelle. He was just saying last night that he thinks Isabelle is the second best character.
Yeah, I agree actually. So, Isabelle's really good.
How does one commentate Wii Fit Trainer?
Wii Fit Trainer's sick, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't get me
Bro,
wrong,
you're a doubter.
But like,
you're straight up a doubter in that case.
No, I think Wii Fit Trainer is really solid. They just kind of.
This matchup though is cursed. I'm not gonna lie. This matchup is very hard for Wii Fit Trainer.
For Wii Fit Trainer, okay.
Now, I was playing friendlies with Jeepers earlier. He was also playing Ian, Spoop.
Yes.
Spoop was playing Wii Fit.
Yeah.
Spoop also just plays every character, I swear to God. But he's very good at this matchup.
Yeah, he knew
now,
exactly the opposite.
The big things here against Leiarealms is going to be coming down to the hits that they can get in. It's going to be very important to capitalize on just a few strays here and there.
Now, if I am Jeepers, I definitely think that at this point, even though it's not been too long, is it Leiarealms?
I believe it's Leiarealms.
Yeah, Leiarealms will definitely opt to jump from ledge most of the time. So at that point, I think, well, if that's the option he's going to go for, I should start trying to go for that. Yeah, because, you know, with side B, with, you know, the deep breathing stall, there's no reason not to jump from ledge.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. There's a really big part that I think it can be important in the matchup as well, being Wii Fit's edge guarding. Her edge guarding is insanely good.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
You reflected the ball?
Yeah, those things make it really hard. That up air, huge in the front. It is basically a forward air. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's pretty insane. Now, Jeepers does opt to use Megawatt at low percent. Normally you see someone use Ram.
Right.
He uses it because if you get a hit into that, it does 20 damage. That move is broken.
Man,
and then you'll get
Leiarealms cares at this moment in time.
True. Wii Fit is very good at keeping characters at ledge. It is pretty hard to get up. I mean, obviously, charge shots as a whole make it pretty difficult to contest.
All right.
That can be really hard. But yeah, I can confirm this is losers.
Okay. For
I think Sam beat Leiarealms. Yes.
Oh wow.
So this is losers to make it out. And Jeepers lost to Vince, by the way.
Okay. That makes sense.
To make it here. But yeah, this is still like incredibly huge for both players. Just being able to make it this far.
So the laser arm, what's that called?
Broken. It's Ram. That's a. I don't know.
Anyways, the
Ram is
well when you're not jabbing or doing whatever Minion does for her jab on shield, you know, I imagine it's pretty good. But
yes.
It does not take, you know, that much of that percent. You know,
now here's the thing. I will say, one thing that Minion normally takes care of is getting that lead and sticking with that lead. Wii Fit's one of those characters that can just bring it back in one or two hits.
Yeah.
It's really impressive because you see how much damage. That was one interaction, 71%.
What was that?
Like,
and then here comes deep breathing. Here's the the bad situation to be in spacing wise.
Yeah, and every hit here.
Dude, that F tilt is kind of beefy.
Yeah.
Like
that F tilt will kill that, and that forward air will absolutely kill.
Smart.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting that little angle. And that's also another good thing about this matchup. That forward air hits at that 45-degree angle. Min doesn't have a hitbox to cover there.
Oh, good.
I mean, she has Nair, but Nair's pretty laggy in the air.
Yeah.
You can't really use it to cover space around her during being edge guard.
Right.
That's really big. Oh, technical difficult. Oh, stage pick. Smash Bill, good choice. Smash Bill is very good. We might. I don't know though. He's definitely. Oh, he's taking time. You can tell he's not confident. He does struggle with confidence every once in a while. It is a Jeepers thing.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. Obviously, Isabelle does a lot better in this matchup, which is weird because she's a low tier.
But he's gonna play Keyboy, I think, all the same.
Well,
that's kind of what Isabelle
here's
does.
a big thing. You can't use soccer ball.
Oh, just like that.
That's it. You don't have soccer ball anymore.
No kidding. Wow.
That's the matchup. He won't have it for the rest of the game.
And I'm sure he's content just keeping it.
Yep.
Look at that. Oh my god. Wait, that's so crazy.
It's why Villager, it's why this character does so well against Villager and Isabelle. And you see that having to, and that's it. That's not gonna be it just yet. That spike is fairly weak, but you are leaving Wii Fit so bare bones without that move, because that move is such a huge part of her kit.
When she responds, does she still not get it back?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh, this matchup sucks.
Yeah, actually though, I hadn't even
see. She still has it.
Yeah, so when all you have is deep breathing, I mean, what do you do?
That's it. It's really hard, and that's a crazy thing because Min Min doesn't even lose this matchup. She wins it. This matchup is just impossible.
And you can't blame Jeepers for opting for this.
Now, the one thing I will say, that Wii Fit has in this matchup is the speed.
Yes.
Her run speed is ludicrous.
Oh yeah.
Especially with deep breathing. I believe it rivals Falcon's. It is very fast.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you need in a matchup like this.
Yeah. I believe he could run over, with deep breathing, run over mine and not get hit by it.
It was very sharking. He was really content to, sit underneath and wait for the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, no. It's genuinely really good space by both players. He was just mashing there. He did, whenever you die, you do lose them.
Okay, so that's where
or he threw. So now here's a big point of now he just needs to stay out of range, away from Leiarealms, to get soccer ball. And every soccer ball that Leiarealms does now has to be really, really careful. Because you don't want to lose that. That little extra damage here and there is pretty insane. It really helps, especially at making it just that much harder to ledge trap this character, which is already quite hard to ledge trap. That's it.
That was
yeah, you cannot make it back to that. Especially with deep breathing. Believe it or not, with deep breathing, you go less high.
Oh, okay.
With up B, because you become a fast.
Did you see that pocket?
Yes, that was
the ball
was behind her.
10 feet behind her.
That was dumb.
That was some gravity magic if I've ever seen it.
Now, there's another thing here. So he uses it. It was a good tech chase.
That is a play out of confidence. If you don't think you're not going to win, you wouldn't do that. So
absolutely. But here's another thing. Sun becomes better because that tool's not available. The unfortunate mistake.
That was crazy.
But yeah, seriously. So whenever he has soccer ball pocketed, Sun becomes a better move.
Okay.
Because he has no way to pocket it.
Oh, good point.
Like, I mean, it was already. It's probably about as good as it normally is.
I thought that was gonna be it. Have you the triple turnip?
Oh, you didn't. This character doesn't have triple turnips.
Are you kidding? Does it?
That's hilarious.
You're telling me this character doesn't have triple turnips?
Nope, only double.
Really?
Yeah.
Shows what I do.
And it's really. The thing is, though, her down air will always spike. But the spike box is small.
That makes sense.
It's very small, but it will always spike. It does not spike as hard as Villagers, though. So yeah, this character's definitely worse than Villager.
Does Leiarealms have a counter pick?
No.
Oh. Are you sure?
Maybe. The matchup's hard. This is gonna be really hard.
Do you know if Leiarealms puts any time into Joker? I'm not too.
I haven't ever fought Leiarealms personally.
Yeah.
Yo, Villager Isabelle?
Okay. Sticking to his guns.
I've never seen Leiarealms play something.
Right.
Every tournament I've watched of that, it's always been Wii Fit. So I genuinely do think it's a good idea. And it was last stock. It was hard, but it was last stock.
Right.
Also, can we talk about how later tonight we're gonna get to see KK Slider because it's Saturday.
That is. Well, let's just hope the Switch date is right.
I'm gonna make sure it's right.
Yeah. I'll have to triple check it. Wow, that was such a good option.
Yeah,
Instead
it
of
really was.
Trying to do an aerial, just let side B take care of it.
So yeah, here's this big thing where this low percents where he hasn't gotten the ball yet. It's really big for Leiarealms to take advantage.
Yeah.
Because now he's at 80%, 89%. That's kill percent.
Oh yeah.
This character will die in 1 to 2 more hits.
And I think he's too nervous. He's not even thinking about the ball. With when Wii Fit has deep breathing, he'd rather just think about her immediate burst range instead of her projectiles.
Yeah, I totally get that too. And obviously that's a really good option to catch things like that.
Oh yeah.
Now you won't have the option like you normally, unfortunately, bad recovery. So
happens.
It's unfortunate. It is what it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That move, by the way, is incredibly negative on hit. Like that jab 3.
Oh, Wii Fit. Okay.
Yeah, that jab 3 is like minus 20 on hit.
Definitely just saw it.
Because you can get out in like about 5-10 frames. and then you just got to land. Now, Isabelle being a floaty, probably can't land at that time.
Oh, yeah.
So there's another issue.
Could that be
good damage? It's not going to kill just yet. That ceilings in Smash Bill are pretty big. It will around like 130 to 140.
Okay.
However, the issue is getting to 130 or 140. Because this character does not have that great of damage output.
The down B. I didn't realize the down B disappeared.
Yeah, it disappears actually pretty fast.
Gotcha.
I believe it only lasts 10 to 15 seconds.
Wow.
So it's not like Snake C4 where I think it's what? Snake C4 blows up every 45, 35 seconds?
Something like that.
Oh, the 28 seconds. I believe you only have 10 to 15 seconds.
That could have been a real decider, but it really doesn't matter.
Now here's the thing. He has the ball.
He does. This is a whole different matchup now.
Yeah, it is. You don't. He never long has the ball. He's been trying to get that tech chase with the ball, which is good because it will do about 20 to 30 damage because of the damage multiplier from reflectors.
Wow.
But I just don't know how useful that becomes at a certain point.
Right.
Because would you rather have that booming option of neutral B or side B, or would you rather have a 30% more damage?
But now, I mean, Leiarealms is definitely opting to take just take a seat back and just play with ball now that he can.
Yeah, that's a big thing about this matchup too now, because of the lead, it's gonna be hard. Isabelle's not gonna make comebacks. No, Isabelle doesn't have any tools to kill her. She kind of has to. She has to work
for something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the most you have is forward smash. And forward smash is incredibly slow. It will kill at 60. It moves pretty fast. He did meant to neutral B. He meant to neutral B. I can tell. That's rough.
Oh gosh.
Wow. This is a lot of damage. This is going to be really hard to come back for if GP wants to.
Yeah. All it's going to take is one F tilt.
That was a weak spot back here. Oh, wow. That's good. That's good.
Smart option.
We just need one more stage back to bed.
All right, no ball.
Down airing invincibility.
Deep breathing. This is quite a hill to make.
That back here did not break the spine. That is wild.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and here he's just going to want pepper damage on and just get him to that. Yeah, and there it is. Very good up air. Leiarealms going to move on to top 32, loser's side.
Made a lot of good adjustments during that set, especially after game 2.
Really it was some seriously really, like that was a really good set. Obviously, it showed like two very patient and practical players just doing really well.
Oh, yeah.